know it's true. We on the move. Ayy. Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city, it's put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, how funny is that? I step in the lights, it's getting them hype. Don't got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would've been if I took your advice. I bet that would've dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, whether they better read my rights. Ayy, no we don't play. What they gon' say? Radio K. Do this all day, tell them we straight. Ayy, ready whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all in for. Yeah, they copy like tenfold. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door, need my award. I said we keep on scoring. Y'all just keep it score. Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team. Yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy said that's overdue. My brain should be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile to even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. It's the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. It's your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue.
I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here's Connect. Off target from outside. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing. Yet this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
He goes up again. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Here's Fox. Takes it inside.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. James, left side. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Wembanyama. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here are the Lakers. They trail by 9. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 28. Yui Hachimura.
Wembanyama up top. 9 points in the game. Pass to Vassell. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Hayes. Shoots from 12. That one's wide left.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Lakers making a switch here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in to snap the cold streak. Another shot. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Right side, Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And slammed it home, and the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on LeBron James. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Now here's Wembanyama. 13 points in the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Lakers trail by 19. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Vincent. He can't hit that time. Out to the right wing. Castle for three. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's Vincent with the teardrop. Second chance effort. No good at the rim. Deflects the pass. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Right side, Wembanyama. Drills it from deep. Wembanyama's got 18.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering. No question who's in control of the board so far.
Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Vassell. From downtown. Vincent grabs a miss. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
That free throw misses.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Fox surveying the D. There's the triple. The shot no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. The shot's good. Goodwin's got his first basket. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan. Lakers trail by 21. Reeves up top. He's scoreless. Back to Hachimura. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's James. Back to Hachimura. James inside. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Outside for Wembanyama. The putback. And he can't get that one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Austin Reeves.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Austin Reeves shows you what can happen with hard work and the right mindset. He hustles hard, and the results, well, they speak for themselves.
Here's James. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. And here's Hachimura. Outside Reeves. They shoot again. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. On the take. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Here's James. Here's Vanderbilt. Soft touch off the glass. Vanderbilt's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
No good. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 20. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. From the corner. And Reeves pulls it down.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Lakers trail by 20. No good with a layup. Wembanyama, high post. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
To the right side. Here's Connect. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
Pass to James. And there it is for him.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Converting off the turnover, the length of Wembanyama can be so disruptive defensively.
Doncic, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Inside. Back to Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Vassell with it. 7 points in the game. Wembanyama, no good. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And that one falls for Reeves. Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Connect outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's San Antonio up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Rebounded by Castle.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Hayes. Back to Reeves. Releases from 15. The rebound by the Spurs. Here they come with numbers in transition. Left side, Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Fox. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Doncic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 6.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. From 9 feet out. Len pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Pass to Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. 10 points for him.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Doncic. Stolen by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Wembanyama. Doncic grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Lakers. The shot by James, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
James can't get it to go. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Fox. Launches a three. He buries it from 3. Fox has got 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doncic left side. Can they get it? Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. James outside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
It's Barnes on the wing. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And the layup is good off the glass.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
So it comes up empty at the line. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. The 3-ball. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
James with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Hachimura with a rebound. So it's Los Angeles now. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Double team on Fox. Castle for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Well, when the 3-ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And here's Connect outside. Can't get it to drop. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. San Antonio on top, running away with it.
The Lakers, 26.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As quick as anyone in the league, RJ, De'Aaron Fox. How does his speed affect the game?
Well, he's one of those players that normally you have one or the other, but he's quick and fast. Now, that's a mean combination because in the open court, he can break you down. In the half court, he has the quick left-to-right lateral movement that can cause problems in pick and roll.
And here's Vincent. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Hachimura in the post. Vucevic with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Pass to Vincent. Here's Connect. Back to Vincent. Jacks up a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. It's James on the wing. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Launches it. San Antonio again can't hit. Here are the Lakers now. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Here's Wembanyama. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Here he goes. That one goes. Count it. Connect's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Connect isn't a speedster on the drive, but there's some real muscle behind his motion.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wembanyama's got 40 points.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
James controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Wembanyama takes the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Reeves, and he makes it on the layup.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
Tries to keep it alive. Outside Wembanyama, beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
The deep three. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Outside Wembanyama. Rejected by James.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.